starting a new lesson this evening, and it's entitled, "And there arose another generation after them which knew not Yahweh." Let's go to Judges, the 2nd chapter. "And there arose another generation after them which knew not Yahweh." Who is this after them that Yahweh is talking about? And this other generation that knew not Yahweh. Judges 2. And we're going to read one verse. Verse 10. Judges 2. And verse 10 reads,
"And also all that generation were gathered unto their Abbas. And there rose another generation after them, which knew not Yahweh, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel."
Now Yahweh is talking about, in the Bible, people that served Yahweh or knew him during their generations, and then there are others that did not know him in their generations. This word generation is a Hebrew word dowr, D-O-W-R. It's found at Strong's number 1755, meaning period, age, those living during a period of time. It says Judges 2 and 10, also after that generation, this is talking about the generation that knew Yahweh, were gathered unto their Abba, that is, they died, and there arose another generation after them, which did not know Yahweh, and they didn't know the works that he had done for Israel. Let's go to Genesis or Bereshit, the 7th chapter. So we'll see in the Bible that generations are classified by Yahweh as to whether they know Yahweh or serve him or not. He breaks them down into classes. Genesis 7. Or Bereshit. "And there arose another generation after them that knew not Yahweh."
Yeah, just like today.
Genesis 7. I'm going to read one verse. Verse 1. Genesis 7 and 1.
"And Yahweh said unto Noah, Come down and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation."
So Yahweh is talking to Noah, and this is right before he let the waters destroy the earth by a flood, all except for 8 people that were left alive. He said unto Noah, "Come, you and your Bayit." He's talking about him, his wife, his 3 sons and their wives, into the ark. "For thee have I seen Sadiq before me in this dower," in this generation.
Okay.
So Yahweh classified him as one that knew Yahweh and served him, and this saved his life. Let's go to Deuteronomy, the 1st chapter. What Yahweh's going to show us is there's a problem if we come from a generation that knew not Yahweh.
That's the problem today.
Deuteronomy 1. He's going to show us that it is a problem that we have to decide to overcome.
Praise Abba Yahweh, that's right.
As the saying goes, mother, father, sister, brother can't do it.
No, they cannot.
It's one-on-one.
You gotta do it for yourself.
Each man, woman, for themselves.
That's it.
Deuteronomy 1, and we're going to start at verse 32. Deuteronomy 1, and let's read verse 32.
"Yet in this thing ye did not believe Yahweh your Elohim."
So that's a problem with this generation.
Sure.
He's talking to a generation, he's talking to some people that did not believe him. That's the same thing as saying that they didn't know him.
That's right.
The lesson is there arose another generation which knew not Yahweh. So he's talking to some people saying, in this thing you did not believe Yahweh.
Right.
Your Elohim. So that's something we don't want to do.
No, we don't.
Verse 33.
"Who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in fire by night to show you by the way ye should go, and in the cloud by day."
That's right.
So Yahweh is listing the proof text that he demonstrated and he showed. So there was no legitimate justification that these people that knew not Yahweh could give. They couldn't justify not knowing him. He said he went by the way before them. He searched out a place for them to pitch their tents.
Yeah.
He was a fire by Lael. And it says he showed them the way in a cloud by Yam or by day.
No
So there was a whole lot of proof. Verse 34.
And Yahweh heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and sware, saying,
35.
Surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land, which I swear to give unto your Abbas.
So here Yahweh is saying, because of this generation that was knowing him not, or refused to know him or serve him, he said, I heard the voice of your word. So they were saying some things against him.
That's right. He hears all, knows all.
He said that he was his righteous indignation. He swore unto them, saying, surely there shall not one of these people that knew not Yahweh. And he called it a evil generation, a raw dower. See that tove or good land, which I swear to give unto your Abba. You won't see it. Verse 36. So Yahweh can promise something, and then generations that know not Yahweh gets it taken back from them.
That's Yahweh. He do what he wants.
Verse 36.
Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed Yahweh.
Now he's talking about another man in that generation, and he knew Yahweh, and he followed Yahweh.
Right.
He just told the people that knew him not, surely you will not see this land. And then he said, this man Caleb, he shall see it, and to him will I give the land which he have trodden upon, and to his children. So not only did he get Barak, but it came down on his children.
Yes, it does.
So we see generations that know Yahweh and serve Yahweh, their children can get blessed. Whereas the reverse is also true. If you're from a generation that doesn't know Yahweh, Yahweh's going to show us you're cursed and your children will be cursed.
Like it is.
All right? He said, because he gets blessed and his children, he will see the land, because he had wholly 100% followed me.
Sold out.
37.
Also Yahweh was angry with me for your sake, saying, thou also shalt not go in hither.
And here's Moshe explaining to them, Yahweh was angry with him because of you. And he was saying, you won't go in either. What happened was Moshe let his emotions get the best of him. And you really can't fault the man dealing with over half a million people. Some people say it was 2.5 million when you add in the mixed multitude and the children. So, but he let his emotions get the best of him, and he said some things out of his mouth that he shouldn't have said. Verse 38.
But Yahshua, the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it.
But here's Moshe. He's also, Yahweh is telling him, then there's another one, a generation that knew me, a man that knew me, and he will go in to the land too. And then he's telling Moshe to encourage him. He's telling the people to encourage him. Because he's going to be the one that leads Israel into the land to inherit it. Verse 39.
Moreover, your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it.
Now this is good news for us, for those of us that came up in generations that knew not Yahweh. He's saying, moreover, he's talking to these people that knew him not, that refused to serve him. He said, your little ones, your children, which you said should be a prey, which in that yom had no Yada, between Tov and Ra, between good and evil, they shall go in thither. So they were under the age of accountability, which is 20.
Okay.
Said they shall go in, because they don't know the difference between good and evil. Yahweh gives them a pass. They shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. So this is good news for those of us that came from families, from generations that didn't know Yahweh. So Yahweh will make an exception, and He does make an exception, if the children will turn to Him, even though they came from generations that didn't know Yahweh.
Right. Teach it.
So we have hope. Praise Yahweh.
Praise
Verse 40.
40?
40.
Okay. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea.
But after you're going to wander around here until your carcass falls, because that's what they had said. Our carcass is going to fall in the wilderness. That's why Yahweh brought us out here. Well, you said it, so shall it be done. So Yahweh said.
Yeah.
But He said, your children shall go in to possess it. Let's go to Exodus, the 20th chapter. So generations are classified as to whether they know and serve Yahweh or not.
It. Teach it.
Exodus 20.
Praise the mighty Yahweh.
That is the critical qualification. That's what it's all about. Whether you serve Yahweh or not. Exodus 20. Going to read one verse, verse 5. Exodus 20. And let's read verse 5, please.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
That's right.
For I, Yahweh thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the Abbas upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Now generations that know not Yahweh really hate Yahweh. And He's saying He visits the iniquity of those generations upon the children.